Hi YouTube, this is Jessie from the Retro Housewife 912, and I've gotten a lot of questions about how I do my gardening in the city with limited space, so I figured I'd give you a show. So as soon as you walk out my door, this is what you see on the banister. These right now are my seedlings that I have going. I have red cabbage, lettuce, lemongrass, a bunch of other little things in here. And then here are my herbs. I've got sage. This little guy right here, he's some kind of Alaskan flower that once it blooms, you can actually eat the flowers and the stems. So you put them in your salad. So we're going to give that a try. This guy is dill, oregano, rosemary, onion chives, and thyme. Then right off my steps, typically that lettuce is on this top step. And then I have my red leaf lettuce that I sit there, and my head lettuce, iceberg lettuce, that sits there in a pot. But this all gets hit with sun first thing in the morning, and I move them out into my yard later in the day, so they get a full 6 hours or more. This is my strawberry patch. We've got a couple more blooms in there. I've gotten a good deal of them, and so have the critters. That's just my little azalea bush that I'm trying to bring back. And then over here on the side of the house would be my sunflower garden, butterfly garden, depends on what I plant. In the tires over here, I have my sweet potatoes, and in the two tires are sweet potatoes. The third tire will be filled with garlic. This is my rhubarb that I am planting, and Kira stealing some dirt. So we're giving rhubarb a try. And then we go up front here. Just bear with me. Try to utilize as much space around here as I can. So here on the side of this house are my tomatoes, all different sizes. Those are my little guys coming up. My basil. And this is my in-laws strawberry patch, and she's getting some really good strawberries this year. So I continue on to the front of the house, and she's growing some type of potato here. And we just keep walking around. You just want to, again, utilize every little space that you have. And this over here are my beans. Not all of them came up. A little bit of a bum about that. But my bean seeds were kind of old. I've just been reusing them. I had a huge bag. So we do have a few blooms getting ready to start. And then we walk back here to the back in between the houses. Right back to where that fence is. And yes, I've got weeding and some cleaning up to do, but it's raining so much. It destroyed the poor kids' boxes. And the rain's just insane, so there's like no time outside. This is my basil patch. This guy right here are my chive onions. Onion chives, sorry. And then you've got the lavender right here. That's good. And then these are my three types of peppermint. You've got sweet mint, spearmint, and peppermint. Then over here, this is my straggly corn, but it's coming up. So we'll wait and see what happens. But here is the big garden that I have. This first row right here, those are cucumbers, and another row of cucumbers. But we have these guys I'm going to try to do as a bush. Last year I roped them, and I'm going to try that in a different section. But this grouping will just be for bush cucumbers. These guys here going across are my zucchinis. these guys are my cauliflower, and they actually came back. I'm very happy. A critter was in here trying to get at them, and I actually sprayed peppermint oil in some water around the plants, and they haven't come back since, so yay. And then these are the row of cucumbers that I'm going to put put some mesh over this little fencing so they can grow up it and see how they do. So then we walk around back to the front of my house. And again, excuse the yard, I've got kids. And as I can see, this hole right here was Miss Ruby. She just did that literally. That's why there's tomatoes on the side of the house now. But we've got some more of the Alaskan flowers, another set of tomatoes. Here is the lettuce that I was telling you about that usually sits on the steps. More lettuce, and then the tomatoes that I'm trying to keep alive. Ruby keeps deciding that I shouldn't have them, so we're trying. We're trying. So that kind of concludes the garden tour. Oh, there's the culprit right there. Yep, she's got the mud on the nose to prove it. That was her. So until next time, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.